Hey everyone, and welcome to a Fire Emblem Heroes unit review of Spring Loki. She's the Tempest Trials reward for this year's Spring banner with Palla, Marisa, and all that. Loki is ready to hop her way into Heroes. This review will go over her stats, competition, skill synergy, skill fodder, counters, and builds. Let's begin.
Let's have some fun.
Loki, the Spring Trickster, hops into battle as a colorless bowed flyer. Even though there's only two other in the same class, they're really good and Loki has a lot of competition. But first, her stats. If I were to describe Loki's stats, it would be okay. None of her stats are overwhelming, except for her HP, but even then it's still okay. After that, her speed is the next best thing. 34 speed has a lot of potential to be really amazing, though it requires some investment. Her res kinda sucks at 25, but you can put some investment into it so it can be pretty solid. Her 27 defense has potential for her to be a defensive bow flyer, different from her other competitors. First comparison is with our first colorless bow flyer, Wings of Fate Hinoka. Their differences are pretty obvious. Hinoka has much better offenses than Loki. She's made to take out units. Hinoka can take a better magical hit with a 29 res compared to Loki's 25. However, she struggles to take a hit from melee units, whereas Loki can because she has 10 more points of defense. This gap is further widened because Hinoka has her warrior princess bow. She can take on armor units compared to Loki with her weaker 31 attack and no armor effective bow. Second comparison is with Summer Takumi. First thing to notice is that Takumi is hyper offensive. He has a 35-35 offensive spread, but his defenses are lacking. Loki doesn't have the same damage output like Takumi, but she does have better defenses. After seeing both of these comparisons, it's easy to see what direction they were going for. Hinoka and Takumi are the offensive bow flyers, while Loki is a more defensive bow flyer. Just like her stats, I consider Loki's skills to be okay. Not crazy like Black Knight, but certainly not bad. Loki comes with the Beguiling Bow? I'm kind of unsure how to pronounce that. Its effect is similar to Sacred Memories Erica and La Rochelle and Spring Marisa's Flashing Carrot. When the foe is 100% HP, Loki gets +2 to all of her stats. Since she's a flyer, being able to reach the enemy is pretty easy since you can just fly over anything. Of course, cavalry units have it easier because of their 3 movements, unless the field has trees or other things. The big disadvantage with this is that it's largely dependent on the foe. There aren't any skills where Loki can heal the enemy to ensure she gets the buff. There's more problems with Duma's Upheaval and Savage Blow users. They can kick the foes out of the bow's range. Loki comes with Luna for her special. This is a really good special since Loki doesn't have the best attack. Luna helps her damage output a lot, and there aren't too many other specials she can run. There is Blue Flame because of her B skill, but that's a very expensive option. Her B and C skills, Flyer Formation and Goat Flyers, aren't that impressive, but you can find some creative synergy with these skills. As a ranged unit, Flyer Formation is very helpful. Loki can teleport to any space adjacent to her flyer ally and snipe the foe easily. She can get them even if they're adjacent or within 2 spaces. But there are some problems with this. If the foe is 1 space away from the ally, then Loki can't attack them. If the ally is surrounded by a bunch of units, then the places where Loki can attack lessen. But what's not a problem is her C skill, Gold Flyers. When Loki teleports over to her flyer allies, she can provide the +4 attack and speed buff. And if you want Loki to go further beyond with her support, you can ally support her with your flyer ally. Then they can get a minimum of +5 attack and speed. For skills to fodder, Flyer Formation. Loki has this at 4 stars, and here's someone who should use it. The White Wing Sisters got a very nice refine. When there are 2 or more flying allies within 2 spaces, they get +2 to all their stats, and if they initiate, they get a brave effect. Katria is here to represent because she's my favorite White Wing. But with Flyer Formation, she can teleport to her flying allies and get the brave effect. Some Loki counters are Duma's Upheaval and Savage Blow. Since Loki doesn't have triangle advantage and lowish base attack, high defense units are going to be a pain. Lucas especially. He's got access to Steady Stance 4 and recently he got access to Vanguard. Raventone mages are an easy counter to Loki. She doesn't have the best res, so watch out for that. First build is a simple Fury set. Loki benefits from having all of her stats being buffed. 34 attack and 37 speed is a very nice offensive spread. She can reach 30 defense and 28 res is decent. And Fury doesn't hurt her bow since it's dependent on the foe rather than herself. Second build uses the Hamaya from New Year's Corn. With this, she can be a very strong support unit with good flyers and ally support. Just teleport over and her flying ally can get super buffed. Third build is a full out offensive build with Slaying Bow. Loki is in an odd situation. She's not super fast where Fire Sweep will be amazing on her. It can work, but not as well as Takumi or Hinoka. So, just use Slaying. It helps Luna proc faster and works well with other offensive skills. Fourth build uses Short Bow from Sue. Loki would love more damage, and the plus 10 pure damage helps a lot. It's just like the Slaying set though. This is what her stats will look like at plus 10. 35-39 is a really strong offensive spread, and her defenses are pretty solid and she can take on more hits. So should you invest into Loki? She's a rare class, so this might be your first time getting a colorless bow flyer. She also has some creative synergy with fire formation and you can get a lot of fun out of it. Her stats at plus 10 are pretty solid with 35 attack and 39 speed. And she'll be your tricky bun pal. On the other hand, if you've already invested into Hinoka or Takumi, then Loki might not contribute much. While I praise her skills, I don't think that they're that good. Fire formation is meh, and gold flyers is on Palla. Her bow is interesting and you can make some fun builds out of it, but very inconsistent. There are a lot of other units who want your holy grails, so Loki might not be your top priority. Thanks for watching, I hope you found this informative. Subscribe for more Fire Emblem Heroes content and leave a like. Follow me on Twitter at exo_ty for updates and reactions. With all that, stay hydrated folks and happy spring!